Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm going to talk about Smackdown here tonight. Smackdown is just so boring, right now. Raw is so much better, even when they had the mid-card shit on Monday Night Raw to me. At least it's good. Like, there's good wrestling. With Smackdown, it's just boring. I mean, Nia Jax interrupts Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill to set her sights back in the WWE Women's Championship. How many times have we seen this match? We've seen this match 4 or 5 times, right? Why? We don't need this shit again. I mean, I guess if you want to say, oh, Nia deserves another run. I'm just tired of this feud. Like, they've faced off like 4 or 5 times. How many times must Nia face Tiffany Stratton? Like, and what business does Jade have wanting a rematch when she lost clean at SummerSlam? What a complete mess this shit is, man. God, just have Bianca Belair come back and win the championship, dude. So we can have her win. We need something like a different like match, because it's always the same shit. They've wrestled like 6 matches. Like, who's booking this garbage? Like, is SmackDown and Raw not booked by the same people? Like, why is Raw, like, even though it's sometimes, you know, mediocre, at least it's still watchable. SmackDown's just not watchable. And Jade is talking about, oh, she had Tiffany beat, but you were beaten 8 minutes. Come on. None of this shit makes sense. It's the same. It's if a parrot was writing this show. A parrot. Gosh. Tiffany Stratton now back in the Nia Jax vortex. I guess another thing is Naomi will be on Raw this week to address her future. That's what they said. So it's another thing wanted to note. And this bloodline shit, the start of the show. The fact they think this bloodline shit is good on TV in 2025 is just unbelievable. It's a revolving door of a shit show that died when Roman lost the title. The bloodline really just died. They're dragging it. Like, Heyman, Roman, Punk, and Rollins are all on Raw, and they're still dragging this to SmackDown. It's so bad. I'm not saying I enjoy it much on Raw because I'm kind of just tired of the bloodline shit, but you're dragging this shit to Monday Night Raw. It's like when a great film spawns a mediocre franchise, and we're on like the 5th film now. That's what it is at this point. I'm just sick to death of seeing Jimmy battle any form of the bloodline MFTs. Just get the fucking Usos back together and go after the tag team championships or something, dude. Like I'm just being honest. This shit should have been in the Netflix premiere or at least when Solo lost to Roman. This shit just sucks. And Sammy's a part of SmackDown now, so I'm assuming it's SmackDown gets Sammy. Does Raw get LA Knight? I would have liked to see some segments leading up to it with the GMs. I guess trade? I don't know. But the problem is, I guess the crowd's going to eat this shit up. The live crowd, so they're going to continue to do this bloodline shit, so it doesn't matter if us on the internet are bored of it, because they're going to keep doing it, so I don't even think the fake reactors can fake their excitement for this show. Never thought I would say this, but SmackDown is nearing AEW Dynamite levels of bad this year. Another boring show led by the fucking bloodline again. Lifeless, dull SmackDown is in desperate need of a storyline to carry the show, and not the fucking bloodline. Now they're feuding with Sami Zayn. This show is in desperate need of a major story or hook weekly. It's as lifeless as ever. I'm just being honest. That's my opinion. I don't know if you agree with me. If you disagree, that's fine. Cause I'm open to different opinions, but kind of just my opinion, like. And also, I want to say this. I think we can all agree after tonight that Carmelo Hayes needs to be a centerpiece on Friday Night SmackDown. It should be on TV more than one time every 6 weeks. He should be on the show. I don't care. Oh, he's short. He has charisma. He's good in the ring. Good on the mic. What more does WWE need to see? I'm not asking for him to be a world championship wrestler right now, but give him a mid-card title, dude. Like, I guess you're going to keep creating this sympathy for him from the crowd as Miz has a massive ego. If they do it correctly, the turn will be spectacular. I will say about the Miz, say what you want, he gets people over. And he'll probably get Carmelo Hayes over, I would say. But it's just a disgrace. Almost every NXT call-up from last year and this year has either been was champion, has either been champion or was a former champion, while Melo really isn't doing nothing. But I'm sure he'll do something soon. They didn't draft him, but they didn't have SmackDown draft him as their number one draft pick if they weren't going to do anything with him. But yeah, SmackDown's just lifeless. It just feels like it is every week. It's just insane how much better Monday Night Raw is, even with the mid card. So yeah, I'm gonna go over the show here, but I want to get my grade. Just get this out of the way. This week's show had the standard 4 matches we've gotten used to on SmackDown, but 2 of them were worth the price of admission. Melo and The Miz versus Fraxon. You know, it's a fun sprint to showcase the high flyers, adding the A-lister and him to an already stacked tag division. Maybe could help some variety for now, until the obvious Carmelo Hayes turns on them. However, the Profits and DIY may have been a hair better. These 2 teams have had many encounters over the past year. Man, they managed to make it fun every single time they wrestle. This felt like the first episode in quite some time. They didn't rely on John Cena or Cody Rhodes, and I mean, it kind of benefited from it, but like, I'm not gonna say this was a great show, to be honest. It was just not really good. I'm gonna give it like a 4 out of 10. But the 2 tag matches did most of the heavy lifting for me, to be honest. Like, the tag matches were really kind of the heavy lifting, I thought. So yeah, let's get into the show here. Welcome back to SmackDown. Sami Zayn. After a few shots of the arena of the superstars arriving, they go to the ring for Solo Sikoa and the MFT's entrance. Talks some trash about running the Blue brand before Sami Zayn comes out. He announced he's officially SmackDown superstar. Sikoa and his crew attacked him. Jimmy comes out to help out, and it took Jacob Fatu to even the odds. The portion of Sikoa's promo before Zayn showed up sounded like it was written by ChatGPT. It's about as generic as you could even get. Even his usually funny delivery couldn't make it interesting. Aldis comes out, books a 6-man tag for the main event. This is very predictable. There's nothing unique about this, but I guess it accomplished what it needed to. But like, same fucking main event. It's involving the Bloodline. I'm sorry, it's just my notifications going off. But once again, it's involving the Bloodline. Same shit on SmackDown. Every week, it's the Bloodline in the main event. And then you have on Monday Night Raw, Seth Rollins' faction, and DQ finishes every week in the main event. Like, can they do something creative for the main event? Like, oh my god, dude. Alexa Bliss versus Piper Niven. Alexa Bliss defeats Piper Niven. I think they attacked them after the match. If WWE want to make them look like real threats to tag titles, Piper Niven should have been booked to win. Alexa would have not suffered from I don't know if she would have suffered from taking a loss, but I mean, this was fine for what it was, I guess. The Miz and Melo versus Fraxium. Melo don't Miz. get the win over Fraxium. Also, it's a pretty solid tag match. You know, Melo Don't Miz is somehow equally terrible and perfect as a tag team name. There were some good moments, you know, Melo hitting Axie with a nice power bomb, the Miz using a jumping DDT to break up the pin. So, but Melo had the match won, but the A-lister ended up tagging himself in, hit his finisher to get the win, and Hayes looked disappointed, but the Miz was elated, so I think they're probably going to turn Melo soon. I mean, also, he's pretty good. You know, the crowd was chanting for Melo when the Miz tagged him in to avoid having to face the speed of Frazier. So, crowd behind Melo, good to see. But, you know, it's a good tag match. You know, Melo and the Miz are both good at what they do, but Fraxium has been one of the most reliable acts since arriving in the main roster. Every single match they have ends up being one of the best things, probably on the show, to be honest. DIY versus Street Profits, another great tag team match here. The Street Profits defeat DIY. The uppercut Ford used to counter a suicide dive looked awesome. He makes everything look effortless. Montez Ford, man. He could be elevated to the main event so fast if WWE committed to a push with him. I know you don't want to break up the Street Profits, but it's just weird how WWE stopped having B-Fab and Meacham work as a tag team. Like, that's kind of weird. Kiana James was trying to get Tiffany Stratton to hire her and Julia for backup. They absolutely fumbled her title reign. I'm talking about, well, Tiffany Stratton and Julia. But despite LeRay's interference, Ford and Dawkins managed to get the win. There was another great match in this feud, and another example why SmackDown has the best tag team division, because they have really good tag teams. You know, this is a very good match. McIntyre came to the ring, to talk about why he attacked Cody last week. The announcer said they didn't have an update on his condition. There wasn't much of this promo, and it ended without interruption. So, there's really not much to say about it. In the main event, the MFTs versus Sammy, Jimmy, and Jacob. That was the main event. It was okay, you know. But I also want to talk about this. WWE's really dropped the ball with R-Truth. He was such a hot actor, and now it feels like he's barely any different than he was before. I guess it looks like he and Aleister Black will have a match next week. But Zayn, Fatu, and Uso defeat the MFT. Sikoa was able to take him down and hit a splash, but it wasn't enough to get the win. Sammy came in, was able to secure the win with an exploder suplex and a helluva kick. So, I mean, at least it wasn't a DQ. Like, at least it wasn't a DQ, but I'm just tired of the same people, the same thing in the main event every week. Like, they do not have anything that's like keeping me interested. Like, for the main event stuff. Like, when it gets to the main event, I just want it to end. So, yeah, I'm getting this 4 out of 10, but what do you guys think? Leave a like and subscribe for more. Thanks, I'm out. Peace.